a tarot reading. I just wanted to make it two separate things because some people aren't into the tarot. And some people are. So, we're going to be looking at the Steve Avery case. I'm going to be using the 1111 Wheel of Life board. This board. It allows me to do a spread that tells me a little bit more information based on astrology and numerology. I'm just trying to fix the camera. It'll take a while for everybody to jump on board again. And maybe nobody wants to watch this right now. Maybe I'll just record it for those that come along later. All right. So the last time that we had done a reading, it was, the cards were saying that there was pages, which are young, youthful men, sons, often, that there was going to be this words, a lot of communication, and it was going to be out of love, and it was going to be a little bit of a squabble. And the very next day, the whole thing blew up with Brad Dassey and Barb Dassey, or Barb Taddage, or Barb Avery, whatever the hell you want to call it today. Anyway, it blew up. And so the cards, again, as always, you can review the case, check the date, and then check the date that the stuff happens. So far, the cards have been straight on. Who do I have with me? Is it Cheshire? Thank you for joining me, by the way, whoever you are, the two of you. Let's get everybody into position. Get your tea or your juice. This is the juice for the Avery case, and we're about to dig into the tarot. And one of the things I'm going to do, I've been asked to do, is after we do this, I'm going to do a tarot reading to find out, hi, lovely, Nan's life. I'm going to do a tarot reading and ask through the Akashic records if Teresa Halbach has passed on to eternity or if she remains in the material world. Now, the way we're going to find that out is because we have right on our board a section called physical material, and then we have spiritual success. So on the left side of the board is our physical material world, and then we have the spiritual success. So that'll be interesting. If the cards fall over here in the physical material that lead me to believe, hi Jason, that there is life in the physical material world, that'll be interesting. Or if it shows this ending of this big cycle, we'll find out. But that's going to be after the reading for Stephen Avery. So, is everybody ready to go? I'm ready. Let's see what we're going to be going into for the Avery case. We're going to use this deck, which is the Paper Moon deck. It's just a prototype deck I made. It's based on astrology. And let's see what cycle we're going into with the Avery case. Oh my God, the deck just, half the deck fell. If it's meant to come out, it will, my lovelies. There it is. Woo! There's like so much trying to come out. All right, we're going to take the ones that are here. How many do we got? We got 4. So we'll put 2 over here and 2 over here. It says, you are on the cusp of reaching your goals. Don't question yourself now. 808, new moon, Leo. So on the calendar, it is August 8th, 2021. It's also 2 8s, which is the affinity symbol with a 0, which is a new beginning. So I would say there is something that we're not seeing. Public eye would, Maya's drinking, the pug is drinking water right now. The Leo stands for like in the public eye in a sense. And then new moon, as you can see, it's dark. Interesting enough, it was a new moon, October 31st, when Teresa Halbach went missing. And you can see what a new moon would look like. There would be no light. It says, take a risk. The universe is on your side. 4/23/2021. 2021. So we need to look back in the case on April 23rd and see what is going to be brought back up from that date on the calendar. It says Mars enters Cancer. Now, Cancer is all about this bubbly energy, and it's a challenge. So waxing gibbous moon Virgo, which is pulling within. So there was a little pause, if you will. Now, as we move over to where we're headed in the cycle, it says, double toil and trouble, don't add to the drama. 8/22/2021. Again, it's that 8, that infinity symbol. And then we have a master number of 22, which is about, think about it as 1111. 1111 makes that 22. So it's almost like there's two portals that we pass through to get to 22. So don't add to the drama. Interesting. Sun enters Virgo, that behind the scenes energy again. Hey, Chair Yoga for the Ageless. Glad to have you here. Sun enters Virgo again. Sturgeon full moon Aquarius. So that would be 2 dates that we have on the board that is in August. So something may very well happen between the date of the 8th of August of 2021 as well as possibly 8/22/2021. So August might be something that comes to light, because we go from this new moon on 8/08, which is a very specific time in the moon phases, right into the full moon of 8/22. So August does appear to be something that is going to come up in the Avery case. We'll see. It says, watch out for snakes in the grass when you're out and about. Now, these could come out very romantic, but they don't. So watch out for snakes in the grass. As soon as that was said, 3 names came to mind immediately. And I know there's more. Fassbender, Wiegert, and Kratz. I mean, there's Norm Gahn, Sherry Colhane. There's a lot. Miss Dora, may I have a reading? Of course, my lovely. I will do one right after I get done with this before we go into the Teresa Halbach. Just a quick little 3-card reading for you. Mars enters Scorpio, waning crescent moon, Leo again on the board. So October 30th would be the day before her anniversary of her disappearance. And it says, watch out for snakes in the grass when you're out and about. That might be a clue. Maybe somebody was scrying on her the night before. Mars enters Scorpio, waning crescent moon, Leo. Watch out for snakes in the grass when you're out and about. Huh. All right. Now we're going to go into this good tarot. Here we go. Ancestors, I am looking for the information on the Avery case. Please show me what is being currently manifested behind closed doors. What is the collective manifesting? Empress. All 4 queens. It's a 3. It's talking about cooperation and working together. And the Empress in this case, there's no gender in the tarot. The Empress in this case is holding the wheat. I see that as the truth. I kind of feel like this is almost a face of justice in a sense, because the Empress does things like the Queen of Swords, which is the best for all. So what we're manifesting is a cooperation that will bring in what is due. And the Empress does stand for truth, the real truth. Let's see what ancestors give us from those that passed on. Eric Cozy Richard, please share with us a big chunk of cards came out. Let's see what we got. Ancestors are speaking over here. This is when we put our head down on our pillow at night, kind of like, where is this case getting manifested and pushed into? And, you know, as we think, we create. As we speak, we create. As we feel, we create. 8 of air. So there's a lot of self-imprisonment here. A lot of self-imprisonment. Probably for those that lied are self-imprisoned. There's someone that feels a push to come forward with the Chariot. I have this King of Water. So, I'm sorry, it was King of Earth. Could be a Taurus, could be an Aries, could be a Sag, Capricorn. Intuitively, I feel a lot of different signs here. Cancer energy with the Chariot, as well as that's a major arcana. That means victory, like divine victory. This King of Earth, it could be any sign. It could be that this is Stephen, because he's steady till the end. I can see where this is wanting this to speed up, which is interesting because we have true love with this opportunity that comes in. So something destined. Page of Earth is all about a 3D, something you can tangibly hold. And last time I spoke of this page that came up in a reading, I spoke of this thing that you could tangibly hold in your hand, was going to be right in front of you. And I even referred to it as possibly an affidavit. We ended up with an affidavit about this newspaper guy. And that's a big deal because it pointed out Bobby moving the ramp, which, interesting enough, the Chariot had been named in that reading, which is a vehicle in a sense. So there could be more information. So there was some self-imprisonment about a vehicle possibly, and somebody that knows something. What if this is the guy? Look at the beard. Look at the puffy orange jacket. Oh my God. We're going to find out who the guy in the puffy orange jacket is, I betcha. Because it's material. It's knowledge. It's something you get. It's real. That's crazy. I feel like the identity of the puffy orange jacket guy is going to be revealed. I mean, look at him. He's got the beard. He's got the puffy orange jacket. What are the chances of that? Just, it's how the cards work. Magical. All right, let's get the challenge that we're facing right now, which we know the challenge, but let's take it a little bite at a time. Let's see what our immediate challenge is, which is to get the truth out there, right? What's our challenge that we can work on so that we can help? Airmail. I feel like there might be some swift communication when you get airmail. I can't even make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Look, 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 look. Messenger of air. And I said swift communication, airmail. Can't make it up. There it is. Boom. The cards tell you. The cards tell you. What'd you say, Nan? Let me see. Interesting. Wonder if those in jail would wear a puffy orange jacket. Right? All right. Let's see where we're going to have some success. I just set the cards down in the North Node. Let's find out. Oh my God. On the bottom of the deck, I cut it. Cut it. I got 10 of air, which is the ending of pain, and the Queen of Water, which is some very nurturing communication of love. Like, I don't know. Let's get the North Node. North Node. Whoa! North Node, the World card, ends a cycle. The World ends a cycle. You have another card too. So what this would tell me is this consistent drawing of attention is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until it has to be addressed, because this will come to a cycle. It's like we have the key. Yeah, there's a lock right now that we've got to unlock. Let's see what the key is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Remember how we have the Empress in the East? In your North Node, you have the Emperor. There's an ending of a cycle to the Emperor. The Emperor is someone that does what they want. They can be arrogant. There's an ending to a cycle. It's a 4. Something ends completely with that. Let's get some clarity here. All right, I'm going to grab the little secret tarot. I always use this deck with the Avery case. All right, you guys. Let's get everything lined up. Oh, I want to do serendipity first. Serendipity first. So this challenge is this messenger of air. Okay. There's going to be movement in the case. Movement. Because that's an egg. And it's in between this DNA coil. There's movement with the DNA in the case. I feel like somebody's really nervous. Like they've got long gloves on. I feel Alice in Wonderland-ish. Okay, anyway. I don't know what's going on. There. Oh. That had fallen out. I thought that, yeah, that just fell off the bottom. Let's try again. Serendipity. Universe is about to show us where they're going to step in and help us out. They want you to explore this. Exploration. And destroy the mask. The destruction of the facade. The destruction of the illusion. Get passionate. Start looking at the case with a bigger picture. Don't use assumptions. Look at the bigger, bigger, bigger picture. Something there. There's a clue in that. Now let's get into the baby secret tarot. Let's get this Empress illumination. Yeah. There's some definite communication about this Empress. Or from or to this Empress. There's communication. Absolutely. Show me this clarity we need. Page of Pentacle, or Knave of Pentacle. It's going to be somebody young is going to communicate this. I'm looking at this other card. Somebody's going to eat crow or something. I don't know. I'm getting a weird feeling off that card. Okay, wisdom. Let's do wisdom over here. The High Priestess. It's already known. Someone knows. This Knave of Pentacles knows something. And they're going to bring clarity. This young one's going to bring clarity about this Empress. Someone knows something about this Empress, and they're going to clear something up about this Empress. Or to this Empress. Almost like a apology, possibly. Love. Let's look at this messenger of air. Two of Wands. So it's a stuck feeling. And I did get moving to calmer grounds in reverse. So that's a Six of Swords in reverse. It almost is stuck. So this messenger of air is going to bring in a situation where something gets stuck and is delayed. It has to do with this Queen of Cups. It has to do with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody's going to want to get paid. because they have not done the self-work. I don't know if this is somebody reliable or not. Something's delayed. What is this Page of Earth that does come through? Something tangible. The card went everywhere. That's when it gets unstuck. So we have two things happening. We have a page or a knave, same thing, of pentacles here and here. So at first they come in and they deliver information that's already known. And it feels like this Empress is like, we need more. That just gets us more stuck. And so this Page of Earth comes through again, and that takes action with the Three of Wands, because we go from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands, and this gets it rolling. This gets this opportunity rolling. It has something to do with the past. Yeah, it's a perspective which causes a judgment call. So at that moment, it's very possible that this page could be considered the state of Wisconsin, because the state of Wisconsin acts very childish. So it could be that, or it could be that we literally have someone. So the experience is Knave of Wands. That's that in and out energy of these young ones. Again, it has a lot to do, I feel, with very young energies. Almost like Dassey boys are coming through for us. But this one in the experience is pulling back first to go through some inner decisions before they come forward, but they're going to follow their inner light. We will be victorious because this person knows that the divine is guiding them with the Chariot card. You will be victorious and protected. Now this Emperor with the World, this ends something big, like this world cycle. Yes, Miss Dora, I'll try to give a reading for you. Knight of Pentacles, cleansing energy. That's the guy that finishes the race. He's about to come in and clear up some confusion. So there's a young one, and he's matured a little bit more now since this. Yeah, in renewal, I got the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is basically the liar, cheater, thief card now speaks the truth. So it could be somebody that doesn't speak up, omits the truth by not speaking, now comes forward and has a renew to tell the truth. Purity. Four of Wands, the 1111 card, the Destiny card. It's about the home life. Oh, another 4. So there's a 44, because now we have the 4 of Swords, which is resting and going within, just like that Hermit card. Ah, thanks, D. Peterson. Thank you. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is the one that accepts the truth and speaks the truth. There's no emotion on the outside. Her exterior is very much like cut and dry. And this is aligned. And it is a blessing that comes in for this situation. All right, let's go ahead. I want to do this Empress real quick. Give me a couple cards on the Empress, or one. So this Empress is the one that receives or offers this pentacle. This 3D thing is coming. Let's see this Messenger of Air. What is this 3D thing, please? It's the Devil. It's something very, very toxic that is revealed, because they want to make it even and just. The Six of Pentacles is a justice card, and it's talking about how the scales get balanced over this toxicity. And it's the King of Pentacles, which is, this is steady, this is reliable, and he holds that coin. So there is something very reliable here that's going to be talking about some serious toxicity in this case, because it's time for healing. You have the Star on the board. Wish come true. We're going to win. Let's get a couple blessings here for Stephen and Brendan. Let's get a blessing on this Empress. What does this say? That was too many. And thank you. Synergy and iceberg submerged. So something's getting rebirthed, almost like spring, that has been submerged. It has been really deep and it has been very, very isolated. But it is coming forward with this synergy, and it will be brought out into the public. And it will be something 3D that you can touch. It may have to do with the Empress in some way. Hello, Paula B. Good day to you, lovely. Let's look at this page of Earth and see what we have for a blessing card on that. Volatile. Yeah, this is going to be something that is shocking. Absolutely shocking. I dropped a couple cards, so we're going to find out what those are for the South Node. Whatever this page of Earth brings in, it's volatile and shocking. And it brings in an explosion of information or feelings or something. Something just is what? It's shocking. So we're going to look at our South Node, what the challenge is. We have Stone People Diligence. Stay strong, you guys. Take all the breaks you need, but don't ever leave us, right? Ceremony, invocation. So there is something for us to do on the new moon, is push our wish in for things for the, always remember to say, as the divine requires us, for the best of all those involved, for the justice of all those involved, so that we know that we're wishing for the best. And bring some compassion. Bring some compassion to these people that are suffering. Love and compassion. So that's our challenge, to stay in a good vibe. And remember that Stephen and Brendan and others in the case need comfort. We need to let them enjoy their life and still work on the case. Like, I have to take breathers for times, you know, because if I lived my life just on the Avery case, I would go crazy. I'm just saying. I have to take it as a little part of my day. Are you guys on my mind a lot? Yeah. Yeah. Let's get our North Node up here at the top. What are our blessings? Ancestors speak and thank you. Just saw a card turn up. Forest. Breathe. Breathe. Trust, you know, is a big deal. Oh, look at that. Milky Way perspective. I told you, you're going to have to keep this a very, there's a clue to this case when you see that it's about looking at the big picture sometimes too. And when you look at the big picture, it really comes to me, almost that moment of who had a motive to kill Teresa Halbach. Because the Steve Avery thing, everybody knew about that. But to really kill someone, who would have the motive? All right, my lovelies. Let's see who's here so I can see who needed that reading. I think Dor did. How do I get to the chat? There it is. Hey, am I next? I'm going to leave the live, then come back. TH is alive, Paula says. Could be right, Paula. Hey, Dor, are you here? Miss Dor. I don't know if she's here. I'll clean up my little cards here. And if somebody would like a reading, I will do it next. If Miss Dora is here, I would appreciate you hitting me up on the chat so I know that you're here for the reading. And I'm not going to do a real in-depth reading, but I will give you a couple cards. And then we're going to head right into the Teresa thing. I agree. I definitely agree with you, Nan. I do. Casey will get to the truth. And she will speak the truth. And there is a long list, but she'll work her way through it. One smart lady there. That's for damn sure. I have a lot of respect for Kathleen Sonner. I really do. I mean, she's taking on, I'm here, I would like a couple of cards. All right, my lovely. Let me get these put back real quick. I like to really mix them up so that we don't get repetitive cards that didn't get shuffled properly. And then we'll knock out the deck and we'll get a reading for you. I can pull a couple of cards your way. That I can actually just put these back and get you a different deck if you would like. Are you comfortable with Secret Tarot, Paula? I'm trying to see, I just accidentally flipped a whole bunch of cards the wrong way. And I hate when I like start the deck off in reverse. That's not a big thing I like to do. All right, Paula, I don't know where Miss Dore went, but when she returns, I'll be happy to do her reading as well. All right, Paula, let's see what we get for you. Awesome, she said, this great deck. Okay, let's get Paula's energy in the deck. I feel like you're going through a little bit of a challenge right now. All right, let's cut the deck. Paula, concentrate on just basically your life and your energy and focus on us. Just me and you here doing this. Get your energy in the deck. I felt you come in. Your energy just transmuted very well. All right, let's see what you got. You got 3 cards. Aww. Okay, you have a decision you're facing. It's important to you. And you've got the Ten of Swords and the Empress in reverse. So it is a decision that you're really not wanting to make because it could be very painful to end a cycle that you're going through. But let me grab a drink. Yeah, you're actually, I feel like you're choking because you don't want to do it. Like you're, like, you don't know, I don't know. That's what's going on. And the advice of the cards is to take the action that you feel is going to bring you the longest, most secure outcome. So base it on what looks like the lengthiest time frame. Get one more card for Paula. You got the Death card and the Magician. You're making a brand new beginning regardless. You've already made the decision. That might have been in the past. You've made the decision to move forward and to manifest something much, much better. Like you're taking the reins. You're taking control of the reins. So, yeah, it has possibly to do something with what you love that you feel very aligned with. So that's what I have for you, Paula. Did that resonate with you? Anybody else before I get into the Teresa Halbach reading, which I've been asked to do? Thank you, Ducky Love. Oh, you're welcome, Paula. Hey, Kim Blessed is in the house. D. Peterson. Ah, good. Very hopeful. Excellent. I'll do one if I can. Okay, D. Peterson. Sounds good to me. All right, we're going to start with D. Peterson. D. Peterson. D. Peterson, concentrate just with me here. Transfer your energy. D. Peterson. Oh, you got a big story, D. Damn. All right, let's see what happened. I feel like there's something going on with the family. It took your breath away a little bit. You had to step back, D. You went within to find some guidance and was looking for like a higher guidance because there's this Death card where there was this huge transitional change in your life regarding someone young, possibly a child, a younger brother, somebody in the family, I feel. There's some holding on, holding back almost too tightly. about wanting to work together. So somebody's wanting to work together, holding on to working together. Let's get a couple cards and see what the advice is. D. Peterson. Because somebody's being rash. I feel like this youthful energy isn't thinking things through. They're making a hasty decision and walking away from something. Somebody, yeah, it's leaving somebody stuck. Four of Cups in reverse. It's like somebody, they feel ignored. So it's, or you are to try to let it go. Oh boy, King of Swords. Somebody feels very much outspoken about this. How'd that do for you, D? I'll get one more card for you. You have Archangel Michael. This is the, your spirit guides are on this. Archangel Michael is on this with you. It very well may have to do with children. Very well may have to do with children. How we doing, guys? Who is next? Let me see here. Oh, you're welcome, Paula B. Michael J. All right, Michael, let me grab a drink real quick. I hope that helped you, D. Oh, you're welcome, lovely. Said thank you, RD. All right, here we go, Michael. You're going to be victorious, I know that. Cup of love there. Somebody's going to be very happy. You got this victory, or at least you really want to be. You really want to be happy in this giving of this emotional cup. Okay, let's see what you got here. What's the advice for you, Michael? Five of Pentacles. You're worried about rejection, being left out in the cold because you see them very special to you. They're very special to you. You see them maybe as a star, only because, like, this looks like the paparazzi, and she's, like, up there in her fur coat. And then you got the star card, healing. This is going to bring a lot of healing, Michael. It's going to bring a lot of healing. It's a wish come true. So you will be victorious. It's a good thing. Yeah, your advice, let's see. I saw a card flip somewhere in there. Any advice for Michael Flip? Noah, sweetheart. Well, Noah, he's got his headphones on. Noah, will you turn that air conditioner on, please, or whatever? I'm, like, boiling. Michael's advice. Hey, Miss Dory, you're back. I'll give it. Okay. Hey, Miss Dory, you're back. All right, I'll do your reading in just a minute. Oh, let's put you in your head a little bit because you want to be victorious, Michael. You're going to be. Get out of your head, lovely. You're going to be fine. You're going to do fine. Yeah. Because you're stuck. You want to get moving. Yeah. Just do it. You got the victory card, 6 of Wands. Yeah, just make sure it's even give and take. Make sure you stress that. This needs to be reciprocated. Okay, Miss Door. This one's for you, lovely. Thank you for returning. Whew, I'm warm. Like, I feel like it's 100,000 degrees in here. Oh, you are so welcome, Michael. Miss Door, get your energy in here, Miss Door. Focus on me and you and your message. And we'll get going. My question, what person is my ex-L thinking about the most? L. Okay. What is Miss Door's ex thinking about? He's trying to get a new perspective. He wants to be victorious. He's the one that's going to come in long term. He's looking for long term. He's looking for the real deals. Whoever he sees as the most stable is who he's going to go for. Let me get you a couple cards here. Miss Doors L. Who is he going to go for? He's taking action soon. Let's see, what action is he taking? His wish fulfillment. He's put a wish out there. What is this wish fulfillment, please? 10 of Pentacles. He wants a happy life, happy wife, happy house, picket fence, the dog, stability, everything. 10 of Pentacles, everything. He wants it all. And he wants to be victorious. So he's definitely going to go with the one that looks the most stable, the most consistent, and the most reliable. Ugh. He hasn't made a decision yet. He's looking at the two situations. And he's going to make the decision. What is the decision? Well, the decision is that he's very protective of how far he's come. It has to do with possibly a child. And this soulmate card, Sun, was in reverse. He's unhappy about a child. He's unhappy about a youth. 3 of Swords. Something broke his heart really bad. And it has to do with this not being able to be with his child, possibly. That's what he's, yeah, that's all he thinks about, is wanting to be with this situation. He wants to bring in healing. He wants to go back to the past and relive some of that. But he has to make a decision between a lover and a mother. And it's heartbreaking for him. That's all I can give you right now. That's all the cards keep doing. Yeah, 10 of Wands. He's feeling very, very burdened by this. He's looking at the seeds he planted and took the time to nourish. Where he has invested his time is where his mind is resting and his emotions. He wants to win this young energy. He wants, yeah, there's like winning at all costs. And it's something to do with this really young, youthful person. There's some young energy in here that he's stuck in his head about. Let's see what overall. Yeah, he's looking at options right now, lovely. And it's too confusing. It's like too confusing right now for him. It has to do with that young one that's in the mix. But it's true love. He's got to do some thinking. He's taking this very serious. Don't rush him. Give him some patience, okay? Has to do with either a baby or, let me check chat, see how we're going. Has to do with, did that hurt him? I told him I didn't want him to be the baby father. Did that hurt him? Okay, that makes sense. Let's see what happened. Did that hurt him? Did that hurt him? He wants the whole thing. He wants the whole, like, he's taking a self-cup of love right now. It may have not struck him that great. There's victory on the table. He's going to love the baby because he wants to win at all costs. He has deep, deep emotion. So I do feel like it's a family deal. I do. I feel like that will happen. So good luck to you, my love. I love you guys. Anybody else want a reading before I jump? I'm going to jump into the Teresa Halbach reading to see if the cards predict that she is actually passed on to the 5D collective, or if she is, I'm sorry, if she's in the material world still, or if she's in the 5D collective. Anybody else? You're welcome, Miss Store. Okay, then I'm going to get the deck shuffled here. Get that knocked out. Let me put the other cards away. That way, everything's mixed up and cleansed before we start. This should be interesting. I've held off on this a long time because I didn't want to be disrespectful. But at this point, I feel like it's disrespectful to have to ask it. And that's the state's problem. Because they gave the bones away. And they haven't been forthcoming with the truth at all. So, we got to get down and ask the universe, what's the deal, Pickle? Right? Maya, what are you doing? You sound like you're running in a circle. If you could see her now, she's sitting on one spot on her butt, and she's just turning in a circle like a crazy person. Pugs are weird dogs. They just really are. And oh my golly, last night, her and Gretchen got into it in the middle of the night, right in front of my face. Like, I woke up and they were like, and I'm like, oh my God, I had to use the covers, like, as a barrier. It was terrible. All right, got 2 more decks to get ready. I just like to do a thorough, making sure that I don't, tree grounding was in reverse and upright. I don't know why. Maya, my golly, please. Lord, you could be a soundtrack for Pets R Us. Too crazy. Go to bed or something. You're so goofy tonight. She's being so silly. Like, I almost feel like showing you what she's doing. You would laugh. Maya, what are you doing? She's silly. And then the Paper Moon deck. Okay. Everybody still with me? Well, I imagine so, because we got more than we started with. All right, we're going to do a little, you're going to hear a bell. It's pretty loud. So if you have headphones on, maybe pull them out of your ears, because I'm about to clean the energy before we do this, because if she has passed on, I want to make sure that I have some protection here. Archangel Michael, hold my hand as I walk through the tarot. Please protect me from all spiritual, mental, physical, emotional battles or weapons, that they cannot harm me. I'm completely protected by the angels themselves. I only am asking for the information for the highest good of all those intended to hear this message. Please help me to find out if we have a crossed over person or if they still exist in the 3D world. This would be Teresa Halbach. I ask for your diligence in bringing some minds to rest and some information that will guide us to the highest good for all those involved. Thank you. I have a really weird pain right under my rib. Like, that entire time, it feels like somebody stabbed me. I'm not kidding. And I never get pain. Like, I don't even take medicine. Haven't ever. Like, 30 years, no medicine. And that was a stabbing pain right here. Like, the last 2 ribs right in between them. I could hardly breathe. It's going away now, which is weird. But everything means something because I'm very intuitive. I actually walk into the Akashic Records, which is what I'm about to do. I'm going to go into the Akashic Records with Archangel Michael. I'm going to ask that I am shown the truth. We're going to go over here into the material world. And we're going to use the Little Secret Tarot. I got the Hermit. This is the material world. Somebody that has to follow a lantern in the dark. I got a young child holding a cup. I got the King of Swords. And I have the King of Pentacles. So we have 2 kings on the board. Now, there is no gender in the tarot, but having 2 kings together can actually suggest homosexuality, in a sense. It can also mean there was a knight and a king. Could be a brother and a father. It represents two energies that embrace more masculine energy. Yeah, it's really weird if you look at it. It's almost like I have this knave. Look at the way this knave is dressed. It kind of looks like Teresa with a cup. And then I have this. Well, technically this would be money and this would be law. And she's got that cup of love. And she's going hiding into hermit. So let's go over to spiritual side. Let's see what we have over here. Show me spiritual side of Teresa Halbach, please. If she is living or not. What do we have? She may be in both worlds. She may be material, but be very spiritual. With the 6 of coins. Again, it's about money. Renewal. A new beginning. Money. The cards are saying there was a payout. Purity. The world. Victory. It's saying there's travel, a lot of victory and travel around the world. Looks like someone, according to the cards, it's basically saying that she pulled back her energy from everyone. That is the Hermit. That there was a cup of love she wanted for someone young, or she was the young one. Could have to do with either a policeman and a judge, or it could have to do with a father and a brother, or a father and a young man. And then in this, we have this even give and take, like this payout. That's my payout card for a new beginning and a huge opportunity materially. And then I get this travel card with the world and victory. That's what I got. So how did this go down? Was she ever at Avery property? Was Teresa Halbach at Avery property? Oh. Justice. When I said, was she ever at Avery property, she may have been there for the law. Was Carmen Botwell involved with Stephen Avery and the Teresa Halbach disappearance? Carmen Botwell. Something was flipped up in the reverse. What is it? The Empress in reverse. Oof. I want to know more because that's a creepy card to be in reverse. 5 of Swords, winning at all costs. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. They have the Empress in reverse. And there's swords on the table. I got the 4 of Swords in reverse. Somebody did it. Did Carmen Botwell go in place of Teresa Halbach on October 31st, 2005 to the Avery property? She may have. I got 5 of Cups. Regret. Was Carmen Botwell's bones used in this Avery case in place of Teresa's? Was Carmen Botwell's bones used in the Avery case? There are so many cards flipped up here. What is going on? Queen of Wands and Two of Wands. Oh my God. Stuck. Queen of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Wands. She was stuck somehow. Let's get a better answer. Was Carmen Botwell's bones used in the Avery case? Seven of Wands, defending how far you've come. She was being very defensive. Very, very defensive. Hey, Marilyn Know-How. Why was Carmen defensive? For love of her family. She had love, a lot of love. And the Wheel of Fortune was turning. She was starting to embrace her future. She was protecting her future. Carmen was. What happened to Carmen? Yeah. She went to work together with someone and she got stuck. She was trying to work together with this pinnacle. Look at the two girls. And it got her stuck somehow with the Two of Wands. Then what happened? Was Carmen Botwell harmed? Yeah, Three of Swords. They backstabbed her somehow. She was betrayed. Isn't it interesting that I got the Three of Coins? Look at the two girls that look alike with the guy in the middle. And that's 2 3s in a row. 33, telling us. Was Carmen Botwell killed to replace Teresa Halbach? Was Carmen Botwell killed? There was communication, quick communication, which brought in a lot of argument and confusion with the Five of Wands. And then the Emperor comes in. So the Emperor made a lot of, that Emperor that we just saw in the Stephen. Can you please give her a chip or something? Noah, you're eating in front of her and she's barking and I'm trying to do a live, sweetheart.
Can you say that again?
I'm on a live and you're eating in front of Gretchen and she's barking really loud.
What do you want me to do?
Give her a Cheeto or something. I don't know.
Her Cheetos the whole time.
You have been?
Every other Cheeto.
Oh my. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, she was left out in the cold. She was left out behind the scenes, but yeah. She felt left out somehow, like hidden. Is Teresa Halbach living to this day? Is Teresa Halbach with the living this day? Judgment on Teresa Halbach is the Magician. She's manifesting, which means she's alive, according to the cards, as the King of Wands, or with the King of Wands. She's manifesting the King of Wands. Where is she? I don't know how we would get an answer like that, but I'm curious. Where is she? She's the Star. And she got the Tower in reverse. Something's coming in. Something's coming up. I can't get the cards to tell me she passed away at all. It looks to me, if I was to go by this, that Teresa, according to the cards, seems well, like she was paid off and traveled the world. You have the World card and the Six of Wands. Is Teresa alive and well? Is Teresa alive and well? Is Teresa alive and well? She's protective of her new beginning and feels that this is aligned with her destiny. That's all I can get, you guys. The cards say was paid off. That's what the cards say. I want to ask some questions about the Rav. So I'm just going to push all that off the board. I would like to know, is the Rav still in custody? Is the Rav the real Rav? I tell you, this is my Cuss Road. They found that Rav on Cuss Road according to the cards, I can tell you that. And I got Knight of Swords in reverse. They're lying. They're lying. The car was found on Cuss Road. Yeah, because this is the Hanged Man, but it was in reverse. So it's like, it's obviously not the perspective that you think it is. There's going to be something offered about that Rav's location. Absolutely. That's what's coming up next. Rav location. Yep. It's going to bring a lot of healing because it's the last, like, sword in the back of this Rav. Something. Are there two Ravs or one? Two or one Rav? Blue and green or just... I don't know. 7. Seeds planted. Get it? Planted. Okay, so possibly there was something planted. Okay, but is there two Ravs? Can you show me, Archangel Michael? Were there two Ravs? I would say yeah. There were duplicates. And that put a lot of people in their head with this 8 of Swords. 2 cups there, and Archangel Michael says 2. 2 Ravs. I'm going by the cards. I'm telling you, they're never wrong. You can review the other readings. What else you want to know, you guys? Anybody still with me? I got 16 on, but nobody talking. Hello from Buenos Aires, and it says, I can't read the name. B3 Sedged. I do not know how to read that, lovely, but you're very welcome to the chat. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. That's crazy. And my phone's at 5%, so take it with whatever, a grain of salt. It's the tarot, it's possibilities. But according to the cards, Teresa Halbach would have had a payoff and then went to travel the world. There is something coming about the Rav that is going to be told about the location possibly being on Cuss Road as we go forward, or wherever it was. It doesn't have to be Cuss Road. I always see that stump as Cuss Road, so because there was a stump on Cuss Road. But it could have been that Rav was parked right next to that stump at some point. And that stump didn't have to be sitting there that we see in the picture. That came from somewhere else, because I've been on Cuss Road. That stump ain't there. Yeah. So just says maybe she knew about the whole... Oh, yeah, right? Just Mario 3 says the weird video of Teresa saying if she died, how weird. And then D. Peterson, will BTH be found? Okay, that's a good question. We'll ask that. I'm trying to keep up with chat. Jess Murray says maybe she knew about the whole framing, as this would have taken a lot of time to plan. Let's ask. So, did Teresa know about this plan? Did Teresa know about this plan? There's regret and asking for inner guidance. Did Teresa know about it ahead of time? No, she didn't. I've got the High Priestess in reverse. So this is knowing. This is inner knowing, knowing something, High Priestess, but it's in reverse. So I would say no, she didn't know about this. It seemed to happen to her, maybe. We've got the Devil card, the King of Cups, options. So somebody got very, very freaking jealous here. Somebody got really freaking jealous. They wanted long term and they had money. And they were holding on. They were very immature, impatient. But they were watching her be single. But she made the wrong choice with the lover. She made the wrong choice. And it was wish fulfillment for her. So maybe the payout went to the guy to keep his mouth shut, that whatever. Death card. I do have the Death card. 3 of Swords. It says that she was killed here. Maybe this payout with all these men wasn't that Teresa was getting paid and traveling the world. Maybe the real killer, or who knew about it, was getting paid to travel. Because this is showing the Death card and the 3 of Swords, because somebody got jealous. God, I don't know. It's very hard to do tarot, because especially if you know too much about the situation. Like when I do you guys, I don't know your life, so I can just do tarot. I feel very confident, because how the hell would I know if any of it's true or how to misinterpret anything? And I'm not putting my own spin on it, if you will. When we do readings on people that I know a lot of information on, it gets very difficult, because my own brain wants to associate things because I know pieces and parts. And that's one of the reasons I really do not like to do readings on family members or friends. I prefer to be a complete stranger that I know nothing about. Guarantee you the cards are right. But just keep getting this Knave of Wands as being important. There's some young buddy. Somebody young is coming forward in the case. I guarantee there is some young energy, possibly identifying the guy in the puffy jacket, possibly talking about where the Rev originated from. So, that's what I have for you guys. Anything else you want to talk about today? Okay, Nan's Life says, okay, wait. Okay, Nan's Life says, maybe she didn't know the entire story of case and realized someone did in her place. Okay, Marilyn wants to know, is TH in the burial plot? We'll ask that. Chair Yoga for the Ageless says, pay her $1 million and the sheriff takes her out of the country. And from there, Nan's Life says, there is a stone there, but there is no family signature receiving her cremations. Right? Nan's right on this. All right, so is TH in her burial spot? Is TH? I gotta know. I got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So she's embracing the Queen of Wands energy. I got it again. There's a replacement, you guys. There's replacement for her. Carmen Botwell comes to mind. I'm going to ask Carmen some questions right now. I want to know something. Carmen, help us out here. Were you the replacement for the TH, for Teresa Halbach? Were you the replacement? Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Archangel Michael's Temperance, and the goddamn Stump. There was communication quickly, very quickly. It caused confusion, and it was something that Carmen walked away from. Carmen was like, hell no, hell no. It would have been a very good offer to bring her stability in her mind. But there were two cups about it. There were two cups, dual cups. Archangel Michael is saying there are two cups. And it has to do with Stump Road. I said Stump Road. Cuss Road, the stump on Cuss Road. I don't get it. What is with the stump on Cuss Road, please? Show me the stump on Cuss Road. What's with that damn stump, right? Okay, so there was a battle. There was a battle that was a lot of words, And somebody wanted to win at all cost. They wanted to be victorious. But the wheel had turned. They said that it was absolutely destined. It was 4 of wands aligned. And they offered a small cup of love. So there was a lover out there fighting for something on Cuss Road. What happened? 3 of Swords. My phone's going to die, you guys. It's at 2%. Oh, okay. Yeah, Nan's Life said CB had that meeting with LA and she said no. And then Marilyn says, do the Halbach family know Steve is innocent? Let's find out. Let me shake out the deck here. Probably last question, guys. My phone's even dim. I can't really even see it. Does the Halbach family know that Steve Avery is innocent? Does the Halbach family know that liar, cheater, thiefers, either they see him as a liar, cheater, thief, or they are? Let's get a little bit more on this, please. They've been put over time in a new perspective by the divine. They know the truth over time. Show me the Halbachs. Why? Queen of Pentacle. Archangel Michael's cup. Knave of Swords. I'm telling you, this is probably the killer. Some young energy. Trying to get them 2 cups mixed. Yeah, she was walking away. Teresa was walking away with a brand new beginning. And this knave did something and they know it. What is this knave? Protection. Queen of Wands now in reverse. She was like, hell no. And put clarity and the sword came out. What did the killer do? The Devil card. Because they saw her as everything. And they had invested a lot of time into her. What did the devil's in the details? Who's this devil, please? Between the 2 girls. It's Bradley Shuck. It's between the wife and Teresa. That's my opinion. But it just says 2 girls. Is Bradley Shuck involved? Yep. Yeah, he was obsessed, according to the cards. That's all he could see was her. Bradley Shuck, did he commit the crime? According to the cards? Yep, that would be Cuss Road Stump. How did he do it, please? According to the tarot, did Bradley Shuck do this and how? Off with her head. It's weird we don't have any teeth in the case, too. We don't have a head. We have skull fractures. Maybe you took her head. Yeah, it was 10 of Swords. All the cards just fell out. It's like the story just came out. He came in and on energy with the... Yeah, my phone's going to die. So when I'm gone, I'm gone. I love you guys. Love you to the moon and back. I'll walk out with this. Yeah, there's 10 of Swords there. Went in at all costs with the 5 of Swords. Reverse healing. This person thought it was true love. They communicated it. What you don't see is that there was a decision on the board. There was a decision that was on the board that just pushed this over. This person had given it all. They thought this was their one thing. They were willing to everything for this. This was what they thought was aligned for them, their destiny. 2 of Wands. They felt stuck as hell.